The sun peeked over the tall oak tree, coloring the forest floor in stripes of orange and gold. High up in their cozy nest, 3 fluffy tails wiggled. Flicker, Pip, and Barnaby were awake. Flicker, the fastest brother, zipped to the edge of the branch. "Today," he squeaked excitedly, "is the day we find the legendary gigantic acorn. Mama said the best ones fall just before the first frost." Pip, the thoughtful one, checked his checklist, which he kept mostly in his head. "To find a gigantic acorn," he murmured, "we need to go past the Whispering Creek and climb the Maple Hill. Are we ready for a big adventure?" Barnaby, who mostly thought about snacks, cheered up immediately. "Ready, steady, crunch!" he shouted, dropping the little acorn he was holding. He was the least graceful, but definitely the hungriest. They scurried down, 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 until they reached the forest floor. The air smelled of damp leaves and mushrooms. "First hurdle," whispered Pip, pointing to the Whispering Creek. Flicker leaped across a flat, mossy stone in the water. "Easy," Pip followed, using his big, fluffy tail for balance. But Barnaby paused. He wobbled on the edge. "Don't look down, Barnaby," shouted Flicker from the far bank. Barnaby took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and pushed. He landed with a small, soggy splash, but he made it. Next was Maple Hill. It wasn't tall, but it was covered in huge, slippery maple leaves. As they scampered up, a giant shadow suddenly covered them. Who? It was Oriole the owl, who slept during the day. He stirred lazily, blinking a giant yellow eye. "Too noisy," Oriole mumbled. "Go play quietly, little nut finders." Flicker whispered, "Teamwork time." He and Pip began pushing the biggest, crunchiest leaves they could find down the hill, making a silent leaf sled for Barnaby to ride. They reached the top just as the sun began to warm the highest branches. And there it was, sitting right under the grandest maple tree, waiting for them. The gigantic acorn. It was crunchy, it was heavy, and it smelled perfectly of autumn. "Best adventure ever," yawned Barnaby, already trying to figure out how to crack their treasure open. The 3 brothers knew their cozy nest would be especially sweet tonight.